Today we'll see the difference between passing by value and passing by reference. Okay, so right now we have a simple integer a with value 10 assigned to it, and we have a function pass by value that is taking argument integer number, and whatever argument we are passing to this function we are assigning that to 0. All right, so this a I'm going to pass as an argument to this pass by value function, and what I'm doing is I'm printing the value of a before and after this function is called. So what we are expecting now is it should print the value of a is equal to 10 before this function is called, and after we are expecting it to print 0. It is because that is what we are doing, correct? So let's try to run this. Oh, as you can see, it is printing 10 before and after the function is called, even though we are doing assigning 0 to the a inside the function. Okay, so why it is not changing the value of a? It is because we are not actually passing a itself to the function. Okay, this is why it is called as passing by value of an argument. What is passed is actually the value of 10 is copied, and that copy is sent to that function and not a itself. It is, for example, suppose you have a book, okay, and your friend is requesting a book to read from you. Then what you do is you don't give your actual book, but you just photocopy it, and that printed copy you give to your friend. Okay, so even if your friend lose it somewhere, then you do have your original copy, right? So whatever changes happen to the copy of the original thing. Similarly, passing by value is actually changing the copy of a and not a itself. All right, so that is why it is called as passing by value. Now, what is passing by reference? Suppose you want to write a function and you expect it to not to change the copy of your variable, but actual the variable itself. In that case, you need to give that function the actual variable, right? So the actual address of variable, so that that function can change the value of whatever is stored at that address or that memory location. So let's see how that function is written. I am naming it pass by reference so that you can understand. And when we declare the argument, we declare it as with ref, then integer number. So this ref keyword tells that we are going to actually refer the memory location of the argument is being passed, so that the actual copy is going to be changed and not the shadow or the copied value. So here now suppose I number is equal to 0. All right, then after this let's try to call pass by reference function. Okay, so here you have to tell that you are passing a reference of a. Okay, so this point ref means you are passing the actual memory location to this function, so that this function actually goes to where the a is stored and then make changes to that actual memory location. Okay, so let's now we are going to run it. Okay, and we are not going to check that what difference is between the two. Okay, so as you can see the last two lines, when we called pass by reference, so the before value was 10, which is correct, and the after value of a is 0, because this pass by reference function is actually changing the value of a, and it does not have a copy of a but it actually has the original A. It is like similar to you are giving your original book to your friend. Okay, so whatever changes your friend makes to your book are going to be there to your book and not a copy of your book, right? So I guess this is it. You understand the difference between the passing by value versus passing of reference. Okay, so whenever you write a pass by reference function, make sure that you use a keyword ref near the argument you are going to pass, so that this function knows that it is going to refer the actual memory location of the variable you are referring. All right, thank you.